Hi everybody, quick walk around video for you today. Behind me is a Sportline in Ravenna Blue. Thought we'd have a look at this vehicle because obviously these are pretty much going to be ending any minute now. You're not going to be able to get any more of this shape in the Sportline, and this is like the the top one, the one with all the bits and pieces that's on there as well that everybody loves to see. So it's nice and gleaming in the showroom, so we thought we'd have a quick walk around it now, get it onto the channel obviously. Will there be a Sportline in the T7? Don't know, yes, no. But let's get into it, let's have a look at it. Great colour combination that's in here, love this colour. It's nice and bright, especially with the black as well. So obviously with the Sportline you get black wing mirror caps, and that goes into the front bumper that's here. Sportline has its own unique front grille and front bumper, so this section is different. So if we take, for example, something like the Cali that's next to us here, you can see from here downwards, this is all completely different. That's on the Sportline. It's only available on the Sportline as well. Nice big wide insert that comes around from here, and your bottom lip at the side, all in that gloss function that's in there. We've got the red strip which comes down the front of the vehicle that's here. Obviously the vehicle's got LED lights and things like that. That's all standard. Really do like this front end on the 6.1 I said, but it's only available on the Sportline. Moving around to the side, we've got a Sportline badge. We've got our 18-inch unique Sportline alloys that are there. Obviously the Sportline comes lowered, so it's lowered by 30mm. Really do like these, especially with this colour, as I said, this nice combination of colour. We've got our chrome sidebars that's down on the bottom here, all standard, that's there. I'm going to shut the door for a minute, but I will open it again in a second. This one's got electric doors. There were some options you could have on the Sportline as an option, that was one. Obviously privacy glass again, so it's coming round from the back that's on here. And then onto the back of the vehicle, the rear tailgate, because what it's also got as well is the spoiler that's on the back as well. Again, this is unique to Sportline. Again, really do just like the look of that comes down and then follows down the rest of the vehicle. And then obviously got our Sportline badge on the back. If I just have a quick look inside in the back of here, so if people haven't seen this before, this is an option. It's the rear heater. So this is the same thing that you find on a California as standard on the vehicle, and just puts heat into the cab area on the back. As I said, this vehicle's got electric doors. If you ever need to know, easy way to spot an electric door on a vehicle from the inside is on a Kombi, for example, it would have these, because this is where the motor pod is located on the side. So it's nice and easy to tell on something like this if it's got those electric sliding doors or not. Let's have a look inside the cab. So as I said, it's got electric sliding doors on here, twin doors as well on both sides. You get with the Sportline, and then we've got the 2-in-1 split seats. So this seat is independent on this side, so you can just pull the catch to give you access to get into the back should you want to, and it can flip also down on itself. The other one is a double bench, which can again flip in half if you need it to. That's in there, and they are completely removable as well if you need to give you that space that's in the back of the vehicle as well. But really nice. Love the design on these as well. It feels really good. And that follows through into the front. So in the front here we've got our nice Sportline carpet mats, cab carpet, which is on here as well in the front of the vehicle. We've got our Sportline seats again. Obviously with these captain seats in the front, you get your armrest that's on there that comes into it, and then we've got our dashboard as it's laid out from here. Familiar place sitting inside the cab here, so we've got the dash slightly angled round to the driver that's here. Obviously DSG gearbox, so it's the 204 PS engine that's in here. Heated seats that's on here, we've got aircon etc on the front. We've got our electrics for the doors here, and parking is all included within there as well, so we've got our parking sensors etc that's in there. Digital cockpit on the vehicle, so we've got a digital cockpit in here, and we've got the navigation system as well in the vehicle. You know me, with these vehicles, I love this position the way that it is. On a personal note, I really miss having a Kombi. I've not had one now for a couple of years when we got taken out of them as company vehicles, but I had them for years before that. Couldn't fault it. Absolutely brilliant vehicle to have at home as well. Really miss it, that high position. Now obviously these vehicles are really popular for camping, and have roof conversions done and all that thing as well. We've done some videos before as well. We'll post a link on here to check it out, to have pods in the back of it. Our good friends at Slide Pods, for example, do one with a kitchen that pulls out, that comes in the back and then folds into a bed. And you've got lots of options of these because of the size that's actually in the vehicle as well on the Sportline. So obviously this Sportline is on the 6.1, which is going to be ending very shortly as far as production wise is concerned. You've not been able to order one of these for quite a long time now. There probably are still a few that are coming through from the factory, I would assume, that's on there. I know we've got 1 or 2 in the panel van version that's coming, still coming through, and are going to be available, and obviously there'll be used vehicles available as well. But that will be it from that. So the question is, will there be another Sportline or not in the T7? We will have to wait and see for that, obviously probably towards the end of this year, beginning of next year. And usually with the Sportlines as well, usually they are not at launch anyway, even if they are doing one. So you know, it could be a year at least before we get to that point where they're going to do one or not. Be nice to see if they do one, because I do love this variation that's in here, the Sportline. It's just a nice, great vehicle that to have in the lineup. Well, I hope you enjoyed having a look around the Sportline today. From our perspective, for me, it was a bit of nostalgia, so we've actually got something of what this looks like, so we can look back at this in 5-6 years' time, etc., and remind ourselves of the Sportline and things like that, because this is a great vehicle, really, really popular. Always has been popular that's on there. Not in huge numbers that's out there, but you look at some of the older ones as well, the residual values are fantastic on them as well, and they really, really are sought after vehicles. We really do like this one. So if you have enjoyed today's video, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. As normal, please subscribe if you don't already subscribe, and we'll see you next time.